Early in 2007, Jeremy, John and Gemma arrived in Australia where they would start their new lives. Shortly after arriving in Sydney, Gemma purchased a new home for the family in Tamarama. Gemma was quick to make sure that Jeremy pulled his weight by helping out with the chores and by paying a weekly board. Gemma was kind enough to purchase a late model Toyota Corolla for Jeremy to get around in. But Jeremy was furious. He would not be caught dead driving that thing. So Jeremy tried numerous schemes to try and extort money from John and Gemma. After failing miserably, Jeremy decided the only way to get back on his feet was to work hard and save hard. Jeremy soon started working in construction in Sydney's CBD when he realised that there was an opportunity right in front of him. Jeremy noticed that there was always a shortage of crane operators on the building site that he was working on. But because Jeremy had no experience with cranes, he decided to get some training to get his tickets and started working for Glass Lifters Limited. Jeremy did this so he could learn the ins and outs of the job and save as much money as possible. Over the next 18 months, Jeremy worked hard, saved hard, and learned how to do the job. In 2009, Jeremy had saved enough money, so he started Collins Lifting Limited with the help of his father John as a silent partner. However, since then, Jeremy has bought John out and is now the sole director. Jeremy and John started the business by purchasing 2 specialised cranes, glass handling equipment, lifting equipment, as well as a storage facility in Rosebery where they would store their equipment overnight. The purchase of the building and the equipment cost John and Jeremy just over $1.2 million, which they took out a loan through the ASB Bank of over $800,000 for. Over the next 2 years, Jeremy built a very successful business with an annual turnover of just under $2.2 million. Jeremy achieved this by tirelessly working 6 days a week in order to meet the demand that resulted from all this development being undertaken in the CBD. Things were going well for Jeremy, and he decided it was time to start living the life he was used to by purchasing his dream car. A 2010 Aston Martin Rapide, which was purchased for $280,000. Jeremy purchased this through a director's loan off the business, and he treated it like his pride and joy. Although Jeremy loved the car, and he did take great care of it, he could often be seen racing it at Eastern Creek Speedway or testing the limits on the M1 or M7 motorway over the weekend. Despite the success of his business, Jeremy still continues to live with John and Gemma so he can fund the lifestyle that he wants to live. Jeremy still pays rent to both his parents, but is constantly still looking for ways to scam or extort money out of them to live the high life. Not long ago, Jeremy purchased his own property in Randwick for $950,000. However, Jeremy's not living there, but is currently letting it out for $700 per week. At the moment, Jeremy is really busy renovating the property and is starting to spend beyond his means. To purchase this property, Jeremy didn't save up himself. He dipped into the business funds, sourced another director's loan, and is accessing the money like it is his own.